Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to go over the medium-sized miners to see how they did in April, compare them to each other, and we'll take a look also at the miner stats for that period, see where I think they should be at, where they are currently, how undervalued they are. We'll look at all that data as far as April numbers are concerned. All right. So as always, you know the drill, not financial advice. I'm invested following coins and companies. If you enjoy these types of videos, subscribe, hit the like button, and the notification bell, and let's get into it here. So as far as the medium-sized miners are concerned, we got Bitfarms, Stronghold, Cleanspark, Hive, Argo, Hut 8, Mawson, and Bit Digital. These are pretty much the miners that are going to be above 2.5 exahash in future hash rate. That's kind of how I'm converting these, whether they're going to large, medium, or small. So we do have quite a bit of these guys that are the medium-sized miners currently. Obviously, if they go over 10 exahash, they'll get added to the large miners here. But looking at the miners here, there's some things I want to clarify for you guys. So Hive obviously did the consolidation of one stock for every 5 that you owned. So price was at 89 cents. I'm multiplying it by 5 to get to 445. They currently, obviously, the shares have been reduced already to 83 million shares from, was it almost 400 million shares or something like that? And so that got reduced. However, the price did not get updated here. So I updated the price times 5 to get to 445 where it should be. And then obviously the market cap just took the stock price multiplied by the shares outstanding to get 371 million, so that you guys are aware of that. And I just added myself a little note here that I have to fix this once the data is updated and gets imported into the sheet here. All right, so Bitfarms is $1.82 with a market cap of 362 million. Stronghold is at 289 with a market cap of 139 million. Cleanspark is at 565 with a market cap of 233 million. Hive obviously 445 with a market cap of 371. Argo's at 61 cents with a market cap of 300 million. Hut 8 is at 248 with a market cap of 434 million. Mawson is at 235 with a market cap of 170 million. Bit Digital at $1.66 with a market cap of 524 million, which is quite shocking considering that they're having all these issues getting the miners installed and where their current hash rate is right now. So we'll take a look at that. And this is, 574. Let me see if that's correct. I want to make sure I'm pulling the right data here. 574, where is that at? It is pulling it from, current hash rate 574. And down here we got 5. Yep, okay. So that is good. So I want to make sure that was correct. So that is correct. And they are obviously the highest market cap here out of the bunch here, which is just insane. So obviously something is amiss here. All right. Looking at the current estimated revenue for the last 3 quarters and current quarter. So the last 3 quarters we have pretty much down. Those are pretty much solid. We know what those are. And then obviously current quarter, which is April, May, June, we're kind of estimating as far as what they could possibly earn. These numbers will change, obviously, once we get more detailed data for May and June. But this is kind of what we're looking at right now. So Bitfarms is looking to be at about 181 million in revenue. Stronghold about 52 million. Cleanspark 125. Hive at 218. Argo at 94. Hut 8 at 156. Mawson at 65. And Bit Digital at 61 million. If we're using the 75% net income with a price range multiple of 20, which I believe I have to update these as well. I did not update these to 20. I'm using the numbers that correspond to them. So we got Bitfarms. So let's see here. Bitfarms we got at 15, raise up to 20 to make it all fair. Bit Digital, we got it at 11 right now, where I think they should be, but we'll use the 20 number to make it all the same. What else do we have in there? We didn't have DigiHost. Let me see here. Miners Weekly. Nope. That one. Cleanspark, Hive, Argo. Cleanspark, get that up to 20. Hive, get that up to 20 as well. Hut 8 to 20. Iris, Luxfolio. Who else do we have in there? Hut 8, Mawson, and Bit Digital. Mawson. Where's Mawson? There's Mawson. So those will pop up to 20. And I think that should be everybody here. Argo. Oh, Argo. Up to 20. We have Digital at 20, Bitfarms at 20, Cleanspark at 20, Core at 20, DigiHost. Might as well, we'll leave DMG. This is the smaller miners. Hive, got it at 20, Hut 8 at 20, Iris at 20, Luxfolio, get it up to 20. Marathon was the large one. Mawson, we got a 20. And then what do we got here? We got Riot at 20. Sphere at 20. And Stronghold at 10. Stronghold. Get it up to 20. Okay. So now we got that all the same. Now we can look at the data here. So 75% net income from with the price earnings multiple of 20. That is obviously given if Bitcoin goes back up. Right now we are in somewhat of a bear market. It's not going to be getting the PE ratios that we've seen in the past. When Bitcoin was going up, we're closer to 5, 6. Some of them are actually like at 4 and 3 even. Price earnings multiple right now, meaning they are way undervalued in my opinion. But once Bitcoin starts going back up, I've talked about this in the previous video in the large miners, that when that happens, that should increase the PE ratios for all of these miners, and that's kind of what we're going by, just the standard here. We could take it down to 15 or even 10, but I think 20 is pretty much the norm when you're at kind of looking at stocks, especially the ones that are at high growth. So Bitfarms is at 1369. That's kind of where I would see them at with the current hashing rate that they're at. Stronghold would be at 1639. Cleanspark would be 4548. So they're way undervalued. 39.34 Hive, obviously with the new numbers for them. 288 for Argo, $13.42 for Hut, $13.48 for Mawson, and $2.90 for Digital. So right now these are all pretty much undervalued a little bit in my opinion. Some of them are more so than others. So Bitfarms is under 1187, Stronghold 1350, Cleanspark 3983, Hive is at 3485, 227 for Argo, 1094 for Hut 8, Mawson is under 1113, and Digital is under $1.24 from where I think they should be, given if we were in a regular market. We're obviously not. So the difference for that is from where they should be and where they are currently. That's a 652% upside potential for Bitfarms. Stronghold would be 467, Cleanspark would be 705%, Hive would be 783, Argo 372, Hut would be 441%, Mawson 473, and Digital 74. Current hash rate on these guys. So Bitfarms is at 3.3 exahash. Future hash rate is going to be 7.5. So they are operational 44% currently. Stronghold is at 1.9. They are going to be at 5.3. So they're 35% operational. Cleanspark is at 2.4. They're going to about 4, but I know they want to get up higher than that, but they haven't reported anything as far as purchasing new miners. When they do that, we'll get it updated. So they're at 57% operational right now. Hive is at 2.1, and they're going to be at 3.945, so they're 54% operational. Argo is at 1.6, going to be at 3.7 roughly, 43% operational. Hut is at 2.4, going to be at 3.2. I know they want to get up to a higher number as well, but once they report, like I said, for any of these guys, if they report any purchases, we'll get those included in here, so those will adjust. So they are right now 75% installed. Mawson is at 1.4, going to go about 3. And then we got 46% operational for them. Digital is at 574 petahash. They're going to be at 2.7, 2.8 roughly, so they're only 20% installed right now. Digital is having a hard time getting those miners installed. They do have a lot in the States after moving from China, but they're just having a hard time finding places to get those things plugged in and energized and mining. So, and we also learned earlier in the week that their hosting provider had a problem at the Niagara Falls plant where there was a fire of a substation or something like that. So their miners are down. We don't know when those will be back up. So they're at even 50% or 43% operational from where they were. So that's a bummer for them. Average hash rate per miner. Who has the best ones? Cleanspark right now has the best ones at 100 terahash, followed by probably Mawson, and then so that's 95, 93 would be Stronghold right now, and in the third spot. So market cap per petahash right now is basically taking the we're taking, let me see here, the current hash rate, and then we're dividing the market cap by the petahash to get market cap per petahash. So 109,000 for Bitfarms, 73,000 for Stronghold, 97 for Cleanspark, Hive is 172, and Argo is at 186. Hut 8 is 174, Mawson is at 121, and Bitfarms, as you can see here, is the one that's way overvalued in my opinion right now. They should not be seeing such a high market cap or market cap per petahash right now because they are so small. They should be much lower, but I think investors, whether it's investors or institutions, are betting on them getting those miners installed quickly to reach to that number possibly is the case. So market cap per petahash times future hash rate, which now we're taking this current number petahash times their future hash rate to get to a possible future market cap. We would be at 823 million for Bitfarms, 391 for Stronghold, 405 for Cleanspark, 681 for Hive, 689 for Argo, Hut 8 would be 559, Mawson would be at 363, and Bit Digital would be at 2.5 million, which is obviously incorrect. So I'm just doing this for illustrative purposes as far as the current market cap per petahash towards the future hash rate is just, I don't think this is correct on here. I like to go by my estimates here as far as what their future hash rate could possibly be and what they could possibly be earning on it. So future share price would be $4 for Bitfarms going by these market cap estimates, $8 for Stronghold, $10 for Cleanspark, Hive 8, Argo at 1, Hut 8 at 3, Mawson at 5, Bit Digital at 8. Upside potential, you can see those here, but here are my estimates based on where I think it's more accurate on these. So $31 for Bitfarms if they get to their future hash rate, and that is based on the numbers here. So future share price difference, and we're doing some calculations here on it, but I think they should be more towards the $31 range. Stronghold at 46, Cleanspark at 78, Hive at 72, Argo at 661, Hut 8 at 17, Mawson at 281, and Bit Digital at 13. That would be a representing percentage up increase for Bitfarms 1,600, Stronghold at 1,492, Cleanspark 1,298, Hive at 1,520, Argo at 984, Hut 8 598, Mawson at 1,123, and Bit Digital at 741. And then you get the market cap down here. And that is, just easy calculations as far as future hash rate, where they are right now, what that would represent going forward if they get these installed, if everything stayed the same, price stayed the same, so on, so on. Market cap we got here, and BTC HODL. So Bitfarms right now, along with Hut 8, have the most HODL position. So Hut 8 has 6,769. Bitfarms is at 5,646. They also, I believe, purchased 1,000 of them back in January. So that helped them get up there a little bit. Then we got Stronghold at 340, Cleanspark at 448, Hive is at 2,832, Argo at 2,682. Mawson doesn't have any, and Bit Digital has 754 from what's last reported. Looking at the BTC value, you can see it here. So Bitfarms is 166 million in BTC value, which is about 45% of their market cap. Add into their assets that they have on hand, they are way undervalued. Looking at Stronghold has only 10 million, which is only 7%, which is fine, but they also have quite a lot in assets. So, 139 market cap right now, they are undervalued. And then we look at Cleanspark. Cleanspark has only 13 million or so. That's only 5.67. They obviously fund their operations through selling of Bitcoin and their growth, which is fine, 5.67. But they also have, I think, way over the 233 million market cap in assets as well. So they are undervalued. Hive, obviously, has 2,883. BTC value is 83 million. That is incorrect. That should be checking against this, and it's checking against their numbers here, which haven't been updated yet for Hive. So it's going with the market cap here, which is incorrect, right? And I have the price of 89 cents. So that is incorrect. So I think that would be closer to, if that's 83 million, we're looking at, what is that, 25% or so, something like that. Argo is at 26%, 300 million of that, so 79 million of that is their basically HUD position. HUT is at 199 million, so almost half of that, 46%, is their HUD position in the stock market cap. And then we got BitDigital is at 22 million, and they're only at 4.24, obviously way overvalued here on BitDigital right now. And then looking at their production for the monthly updates, Stronghold mined 198, Bitfarms mined 405, Hive was the best one, but Hive also mines Ethereum, which they convert over to BTC, so they were at 458. Argo was 166, Mawson was at 171, Cleanspark 313, and Hut 8 at 309. The Hut 8 obviously lost 30, were mined 36 less than the prior month in March. Cleanspark was down 5, and then everybody else here was above that. Mawson was up 1, Argo was up 3, Hive was up 10.9, Bitfarms was up 42, and Stronghold was obviously up 78. But there's also a caveat to that. They provided their quarterly results last week, and they said they mined like 400 and some odd coins for the quarter. They provided they mined in March 198, but did not provide as far as what they mined in February or January. So I estimated the difference between those two at 120 for each month. So that is kind of misleading as well. So hopefully Stronghold will provide some updates on that monthly. And then we look at their hash rate. We've seen this before up top, but we're looking at BTC per petahash, how much they're mining. Excuse me. So Stronghold was at 0.104, Bitfarms was at 0.122, Hive was at 1.33, Argo was at 0.103, Mawson was at 0.122, Cleanspark was at 1.3, and Hut 8 was at 0.12. So if we look at these, who did the best, we can see that Hive obviously did the best, followed by Cleanspark, and then Bitfarms on that. And then if we look at the March period, it looks like in March it was Cleanspark that did the best out of the bunch. Oh, actually, Hut 8 was at 141, followed by Cleanspark, then Hive, Bitfarms, Mawson, and Argo in March. So, excuse me, a slight improvement in that. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, a lot of data. I'm losing my voice here. Okay, sorry about that. Been battling with this kind of like sinus thing, and it's draining, it's affecting my voice. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, all of these miners, for the most part, are way undervalued. I do think BitDigital is currently overvalued in my opinion right now. I would wait for a pullback, and a major pullback in that, because, like I said, they are obviously mining only at, what is that, 574 petahash, with a stock price of $1.66. That's just insane right now. For them, they should be much lower from where they are. But everybody else is just way undervalued in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Spreadsheet is available to my Patreon members as always. Thank you to my patrons for their support. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And before I lose my voice, I'm going to end it right there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.